So hi everyone, we are the Group 3 and we are tasked to discuss the sources of international finance. So when we say international finance, based on the previous discussion, it refers to the flow of money across international borders. So today we were going to explore the sources of international finance, including the commercial banks, the international agencies and development banks, and the international capital market. So I was assigned to discuss the international agencies and development banks. So ang international agencies and development banks are important sources of international finance. These organizations are established to support economic development, reduce poverty, and promote stability in different countries around the world. So they provide financial assistance, technical support, and policy advice to governments and private sectors. So, ang international agencies are often part of the United Nations or the other global organizations. They work to address global issues like health, education, and economic growth. So, ang sarong example kani is yung International Monetary Fund na nag-o-offer ng short-term financial aid to countries facing balance of payment problems, helping them stabilize their economies. So, ano na naman ang development banks? Ang development banks, on the other hand, focus specifically on funding projects that promote development. So, these banks provide a long-term loans and grants for infrastructure projects such as roads, schools, and hospitals. So, ang example kang development banks is the Asian Development Bank or the natigaapod ng ADB, which helps Asian countries improve their infrastructure and reduce poverty. So, for instance, ADB might lend funds to a Philippines government to build a new roads or improve electricity access in rural areas. So, to make it short, ang international agencies and development banks plays a crucial role in providing financial support to help countries grow, develop their infrastructure, and improve the quality of life of their citizens.
So good day, ma'am, and to my fellow classmates. So let us learn about International Capital Market. So what is it? It refers to the global financial arenas where financial instruments such as stocks, bonds, currencies, and derivatives are traded across national borders. Imagine you're a Filipino investor who wants to buy shares of a popular tech company in the US like Apple, but you're trading in the Philippines. And Apple isn't listed on the PSE, which is the Philippine Stock Exchange. That's where the international capital market comes in. It's like a big global marketplace where countries, companies, and investors trade financial instruments like stocks, bonds, and currencies across borders. So for instance, you are in the Bicol and you want to buy Apple shares. You use a broker that accesses the US stock market like NYSE. You buy Apple shares. In, in return, you get a piece of ownership in Apple. Meanwhile, investors in other countries can also trade Apple shares or international securities. The international capital market makes this global trading possible, connecting investors and companies worldwide. So that's all. Thank you.
Morning, my name is Mar and this is my report. Ako yung magre-report tungkol sa commercial banks as a source of international finance. And to make it simple, think of commercial banks as a go-to global lenders for companies na kailangan ng pera across borders and yung mga companies na nagkakandak ng operations across international borders. So, for example, tayo mga Pilipino, mga simpleng mamamayan, if we need money we go to rural banks, lenders, and other financial institutions. Bale, ito namang mga commercial banks, yung role nila is mag-provide ng financial services sa mga company across international borders. Yun naman yung ano nila, forte. Kunwari may isang Philippine company na gusto niya bumili ng machinery from Germany. Instead of paying the full amount upfront, they can get a foreign currency loan from a commercial banks tulad ng HSBC or BPI para i-finance yung magiging purchase nila. Bale, itong mga commercial banks, they also help with trade financing tulad ng letters of credit. So, kunwari ang isang Filipino exporter gusto niya mag-ship ng products papunta sa US, yung commercial bank na pinuntahan nila, it can guarantee payment para yung both sides, they feel secure. Both the payment and the seller will feel secure. Another example para mas madali siyang mag-gets, kunwari may mga multinational companies, so iba-ibang bansa yan. Humiram sila ng pera sa mga commercial banks like Citi or Standard Chartered para i-expand yung operations nila, operations ng business papunta sa ibang bansa.